Okay, so new spot today, at another bridge. The original bridge here was built in the early 1900s. The one that I'm looking at here, I'm standing next to, is probably much newer than that. But above where I'm standing, probably 300-400 yards, there was a ford. That's where the original crossing was. Now, it wasn't a major ford, but you know, it's on the maps from the 1850s, so I'm hoping that maybe there might be something in the water there. So we'll work our way up the bank. When I get to the ford, we'll see what we can find. So I would definitely think that this is the fording area right here. I haven't started hunting yet, but if you look, there's a really flat rock, and it trends up that direction, and it's really flat all the way. I can see right up to that point right there. So somewhere right in this section, I think, is where they crossed. Been a beautiful ford for wagons, no problem at all getting across here, so hopefully they lost some stuff for us to find today. Let's check it out. So I've worked my way up along this bank, and I really haven't been finding much, just a lot of fence wire. The rock is really flat all the way across, but one thing you do need for a decent ford is a bank that's not too steep. Now, this isn't too steep here, but it was pretty steep back there. So what I'm going to do is work my way up to that little area right there. See where it's swift? Looks like it's really shallow, so hopefully that's bedrock. But in the meantime, I did get a nice signal right in here. Haven't dug it yet. Yeah, there it is. Nice high 70s. So I'm hopeful that's something decent. So, since I haven't really dug anything decent yet, we'll have to check this out together. Should be really easy to find since it's bedrock is like at 1 inch. Well, it moved, so that's not a good sign usually. Yeah, there it is, see? Piece of aluminum. Oh well. Let's move up that way, see what we can do. Well, I'm going to have to hang my head in shame on this one. I haven't found a single horseshoe or a single good target other than like a few modern sinkers and whatnot. The bottom here is just perfect for the most part. I mean, there are holes like where I was hunting along that bank. It's really shallow and flat, but if you notice here, you can see how it kind of drops off. This area right here gets deep, so that could make this not a good fording area for wagons. There's a hole there. So, but boy, I went all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, and not a single horseshoe, which is very perplexing. So I'm going to hunt down there closer to the bridge. Yeah, there's some nice flat rock down there too, but my map had it pegged right here, so sorry about that, guys and gals, but I think I'm going to get skunked today. Don't have a good feeling about it. We'll keep looking. Okay, well, I guess I do have a little bit of the Aquachigger luck hanging with me today. Didn't find anything at the ford. I came back to the bridge, and I thought I'd just hunt around here a little while, see if I could find any coins or whatnot. A ton of iron, you know, from the bridge being built and whatnot. But as I was hunting along, look what I see. You see that? It's a pistol. Not Civil War or anything, but it's, I'm pretty sure it's a real one. Yep, absolutely. Cool. Oh, yeah, at least I didn't get sent H&R. It's a Harrington and Richardson. I found one of these at another bridge not too far from here a couple years ago. That's cool. Guess somebody must have pitched it off the side there. Pretty neat. I just dug that pistol there, and there's a bunch of iron in here that's washed down from that flat rock. And I just dug my first half a horseshoe. So maybe this is where the ford was, right here. Maps I have clearly show it up there, but field evidence doesn't lie. Look at all this iron I'm digging here. It's all on my magnet just from rolling it around. It's mostly bridge iron, and you can see a pile of it I dug right there as well. I'll poke around in here a little bit more. I'm just working on cleaning this little crevice out right here. You can see all the iron I just dug out of there. That looks like something I think I said there. Some type of rifle casing, I guess. Oh yeah, it's a live one. Neat. Not sure what that is, that rounded nose like that. Maybe a 8mm, 7mm maybe? 7mm Mauser? What else might be in there? Let's run the machine over it. So much iron, it's really, yeah, it's still going off. I can see a bullet there, but I think that's just a modern bullet. Let's go under and look. Ball. Sweet. It's the first one of the day. That's a big one too. It's still bigger than 69, but I'm not sure. But it's dropped for sure. Found that just fanning. Okay, so that's it for the day here. These are all my finds. As you can see, that's the pistol, which is pretty cool looking. Got one musket ball, a couple of rifle cartridges. Only one horseshoe today, really surprising. A bunch of sinkers in here, and this is a CO2 cartridge. These stumped me at first, these pins, but realized that what they are, they're called drift pins, and they're used to help put the steel together on the bridges. They drive these into the holes so the holes line up when they put the bolts in. So I know what those are. I'll probably keep a couple of those, but yeah, that's about it for today. So at least I didn't get skunked, and I got one pretty interesting find. I'm happy.